What up, what up? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Hey, it's a beautiful day. It's me, Mitchell Jones, here with Live Life Live. I just wanted to come on and see if I could get some people to talk to me about this coronavirus, and let's talk a little bit about money. Hey, tell me where you are and who you are. I want to talk about this coronavirus, and more than that, I want to talk about some money. It's Almod, Mo, Big Mo. I need to holler at you. I'm going to call you when this is over for sure. Text me your number in my inbox, Mo, and I'll give you a call. But I want to know what everybody's thinking about what's going on. I'm paying attention to a lot of things besides the virus. And let me say this about the virus. I looked at the numbers. It's about 167,000 people that have been infected, and about 6,735 people have died. Now, the flu season, the regular flu season, we've had about, hey, Tiffany, hey, Terrence, Corey. We've had about 13 million people have caught the flu, the regular influenza, this flu season already, and we've had about 6,600 deaths. So I have confirmed with the medical doctor that the concern is the percentage of numbers. Let me give you the numbers again. 13 million people have caught the regular flu virus. And, hey, Pam, 13 million people have caught the regular flu virus, and about 6,600 deaths. Now we've got 167,000 people who have caught the coronavirus, and about 6,735 deaths. That was as of last night. I looked at some numbers online, and because I'm really trying to piece together in my mind exactly what's going on, because there are a lot of things that people are not really paying attention to. That's going on. My air conditioning unit is just popping on. It's a little warm in the apartment. So if it's too noisy for you, let me know and I'll go inside. But I just want to know what are you thinking? Put in the comments, what do you think is happening? Because I don't know all the answers. I'm not an expert, but I do. Hey, Cedric, I do want to talk about what you think is happening. Many people aren't aware. Just yesterday, which was Sunday, the Federal Reserve Board, they had a meeting on a Sunday, and they dropped interest rates near to zero. They've had another meeting yet again today, and they've dropped the interest rates to zero. So what that means is that large corporations, they're encouraging large corporations to buy, to borrow money, to buy supplies, to pay their bills, and to expand it, or to do whatever it is that they need to do. Money is tight. Money is tight. That's why they keep talking about liquidity. Cash is king right about now. If you can get your hands on some gold, some silver, some platinum, if you can get your hands on some cryptocurrency, I'm not a financial advisor. I got to put that out there, but I'm just saying you might want to take a look. I think I'm going to take time this evening to come back again live, maybe 7 o'clock. No, I can't do that. Maybe later than that, maybe 10 o'clock tonight, and talk some more about this cryptocurrency stuff. I want you to understand that wherever there's smoke, wherever there's smoke, you better believe there's fire. Hey, Heather, this Stanley Jones III, what are you talking about? Wherever there's smoke, you better believe there's fire. And last night when they met, the Federal Reserve Board of this country decided that they were going to take $700 billion and begin to buy back bonds. Come on. They were going to take $700 billion and put it out there in the market. And they didn't just start this. They're calling it quantitative easing. No, they're just putting digits out there. And what this is doing is going to drive hyperinflation. And when hyperinflation comes, it's just a bubble. We've got a mixture of 9/11. We've got a mixture of the dot-com bubble bust, and we've got a mixture of the 2008 real estate bubble bust. It's all It's all going there. Where they get the money from, Mo? They just gonna get it out of thin air. They just gonna make up the digits, and they're gonna start to buy those bonds back. Listen, this morning when the stock market opened, they shut it down because people were selling stocks off too fast for them. They shut it down. So even with all of the money, and they didn't just start this. You can go back to October and look up quantitative easing. They've been putting money in the markets for months now. Listen, this coronavirus, it should be the least of your worries. And I said this yesterday. I tried to post my video from Assembly yesterday, which is one of the reasons that I'm coming on. Hey, Angie, tell Mother Brooks I said happy birthday. I sent it on Facebook, but tell her from me. I tried to get my video to post from yesterday. It wouldn't post. One of the things that I was saying to the people that are with me is that if you're not paying attention to more than the virus, then you're going to miss what's going on. And there's a wealth transfer that is going to be happening behind the scenes. And if you're not paying attention, or if you're not aware, you're going to miss that. So I'm here to tell you that's happening. This is going to be one of the greatest wealth transfers that you and I have ever seen. Matter of fact, it's going to be the greatest one that we've ever seen. Because the biggest one that's happened in this country happened after World War II. So we are here. Listen, you have prayed for it. You have fasted for it. Many of you have given for it. But if you don't know what it is that you should be doing, then you're not going to know. I'm telling you, listen, there's cryptocurrency out there. There's gold. There's silver. There's platinum. Gold, silver, and platinum. That kind of stuff is for those that really just want to protect their money. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm telling you that you need to do some research on your own and go check things out. Or give me a holler, get in my DM, and we can rap about some things, and I can send you somewhere to somebody. Listen, hey Kay, how you doing, man? But listen, we gotta begin to pay attention. And if we're not paying attention, listen, it's times like this that the rich get richer. And the reason they get richer is because while everybody's afraid and while everybody's pulling things off the table, look, when those stocks are going down 5, 10, 15, 20%, you can look all over the place and everything is going down. The other day, the stock market was going down and crypto was going down at the same time. And a couple of weeks ago, it was when stocks were going down, crypto was going up. Listen, it's in a haywire, but I'm telling you, if you get with somebody somewhere that can give you some sound advice and you can make some sound investments, and I'm telling you what I know, and I'll say this by the Spirit of God. It is times like these that little will become much. I'm telling you, it's going to take very little to make you 6 figures on your money, 5 figures on your money. That's the time that we're living in, and I'm not so sure. Listen, listen. If you're concerned about the coronavirus, be concerned about it. Do what you can, but understand that the majority of the people who are getting the coronavirus or who are coming into contact with it are surviving it, because the majority of us, our immune systems are strong enough. Now, if you know that you've got a chronic illness or disease or a compromised immune system, then if I had a compromised immune system, I'd be at home trusting God and letting somebody go get my groceries, go get what I need and bring it back to me. If I was 60 or older, I'd be at home as much as possible. My parents are 79 years old, and you know what? I don't want them to come out the house unless they have to. Hey, we can get the groceries for you. We can do what's needed. Stay at home. Tell folks don't be coming by right about now, because listen, it is time to shore up yourselves and live in this hour. Some of the greatest days ahead are upon us. And listen, you don't need to miss it. Many of you don't know this, but I've been bankrupt 3 times since 2009. 3 times since 2009. I didn't come through all of that to get to this moment to understand what's going on in the world and miss the kingdom. Listen, I said this yesterday, and it came to me very clear. We need the system to be the system, because it's the system that's going to fund the kingdom agenda. So we need the system. We don't want the system to go away, but those of us who are vigilant and understand the times and the seasons, we've got to get some financial wisdom. We've got to get some financial understanding. And if you don't get it, get around somebody who has it, so that when this is over, you come out on top. Listen, millionaires and billionaires were made in 2017 when cryptocurrency had a bull run. There's a second wave. The second wave is coming, and it may be upon us. I believe it's upon us. But if you don't know that, if you're not checking into that, if you're not studying that, then you won't understand that. Many of us are spending too much time watching reality TV, and the world is going on around us. Finances are changing. The world will never be the same again after this coronavirus event. Travel, something's going to change about travel. Something's going to change forever about the way we do business. Something's on the horizon. Prophet Harris, I'm glad you are there because I need to come see you. Because we need to, you and I need to put our heads together. I want to come see you. Inbox me and let me know if it's okay to come by there, or when it's okay, when you're free, and I can come by there and talk to you, because there's something going on, and it can be great, and it will be great for those who get involved on what's going on. I'm not telling you how to do it, but I'm just admonishing you because, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I've got my own things going on, things that I'm doing, and that's not for me to put that out there for you unless you want to have a one-on-one conversation, and I'll say some things to you that way because I know many of you or have some familiarity with many of you. But listen, don't miss it. Don't miss it. And yes, be aware, pay attention, because I'm aware. I'm paying attention. I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying to survive through all of this. And most of us will. So it's not to be fearful. But this market going down, listen, it won't stay down forever. What goes up, what must come down. When you bounce the ball to the ground, it usually comes back up, does it not? And I'm telling you, the stock market's going down, but it's coming back up. You check history. You check the history. And I'm telling you, there's a great wave of millionaires and billionaires, depending on what you have in your pocket and where you invest those funds, that are going to be made. I don't care who doesn't like it. I don't care who doesn't believe it. Let me go one step further with you. I may lose many of you on this, but that's okay too. Listen, I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion about Donald Trump. But let me give a word to you Christians. Let me give a word to you Christians. If you believe that God raises up kings and takes down kings, then you got to believe that God put this man in place. Let me help you with something else. Let me help you with something else. Listen. When God decides to make moves, most of the times he does them with people and with methods that you and I are not necessarily expecting him to do so. Hey, Kathy, it's been a long time. It sure has been. He does those with things and with people that we may not necessarily be expecting him to do them with. So I'm just admonishing you to check out some things. If you got a question or you got a comment or something, I mean, just let me know. I just wanted to come on because, again, it's a lot of things going on. And I'm telling you, the greatest days of our lives are ahead of us if you have the right perspective and if you're on the right team. If you're in the right flow, if you're in the right vein, the greatest days that you and I have ever experienced are upon us. I've been meeting with less than 12 people for the last 10 years in the same office building that we had. That, you know, when things went crazy, when my beliefs changed and I began to share my beliefs and I began to deal with, you know, my own personal things and my own personal choices in life, and people began to leave, and I blessed them, and some I didn't get to bless because they just went, and 4 properties were foreclosed, and we managed to rent the office that we're in. I've still been there for the last 10 years meeting with people, and I chose yesterday to come out because I knew that it was time for me to come out, because listen, many people are hearing, hey Chester, hey Tina, many people are hearing scripture. Let me tell you something. If the only word that you heard yesterday was trust God, don't fear, if my people which are called by my name, who should humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I'll forgive their sin, hear from heaven and heal their land. If that's all you heard on yesterday and you weren't prepared, somebody didn't prepare you, there wasn't a prophetic utterance to prepare you, to tell you what you should be doing in this season or in this hour, you might need somebody like Prophet Harris in your life. somebody who can navigate you with wisdom through a winter time. I know it's springtime, but there's a winter season upon this entire earth. And I'm telling you that all of creation is groaning, and the sons and the daughters of the Most High God are going to be manifested. All those dreams, all those visions that you have, God has a way in this hour to make those things happen. He has a way to finance those things in this season. But if you are not vigilant, if you are not studying, if you aren't meditating, if you aren't praying, if you aren't somewhere quiet and able to hear what it is that your God, that the Spirit is saying to you, you won't know what it is that you need to do. Me personally, I'm kind of looking forward to about a 2 to 4 or 6 week national quarantine, because maybe that's the kind of fast that we need. Maybe that's the kind of pull away that we all need to be able to focus and to be able to pay attention to what's important and to begin to reassess and reevaluate our lives and the things that we are spending time and energy doing. I have 6 brothers and 2 sisters, and my parents are 79. They're still alive. Been married for 60 years. And I asked my parents, I said, if they quarantine us, can we all come to 4712 so we can write books? We can sit there for 4 weeks and we can write books. We can play cards. We can have a great time. See, this doesn't have to be the worst time of your life. Yeah, Daddy can teach us how to make his good biscuits, and Mama can teach us how to can, and we can play Monopoly, and we can play bingo. Come on, somebody. And we can begin to minister to one another. Write the books that write the books that we need to write. Hey, Brian, write the books that we've been writing for years. Many of us have been writing books, writing plays, and you've got things in your heart, you've got things in your mind, and you're so busy earning a living, you're so busy getting the next paycheck to pay the next bill, only to go to sleep to get back up tomorrow and do it again. I'm not downing you, because I'm right there in the same boat with you. But today I'm arresting myself, and I'm arresting you if you're allowing yourself to be arrested, and telling you it is time to step back and take a look and see what it is that God has asked you to do. See what your assignment is in the universe, and don't get so caught up on what you see going on around you. Pay attention long enough. Look beyond the trees and see the forest, so that you'll see what's going on, so that you'll know what time it is, so that you'll know what season of your life. Yes, sir, slab bacon, Pastor. Bishop Harris came to my parents' house years ago. He preached a revival for us. And my mother had some slab bacon, and matter of fact, that was 97 or 98, and he has never forgotten that slab bacon. Yes, sir. I promise you, if you come down there, Mother will cook you some slab bacon. Yes, she will. And Prophet Harris, let me say this to you. The prophecies that you gave, we're still holding on to those, and those are going to manifest right in this hour, right in this season. Hey, Dr. Burks, what's going on? Hey, classmate Pam. Listen, does somebody have anything they want to say? Or a question that they want to ask? Okay, my brother said immediate family only. Well, I'm telling you now that Prophet Harris is immediate family. He is our brother from another mother. He is our brother. Yes, he is. That's right. Mother Harris. That's right. So Pastor Harris, pay him. Hey, Lawrence. Hey, Angie. Pastor Harris, pay him no mind. Come right on. Come right on to the house. You know, Mother let you and Ruth and Steph and the other baby right on in there. Pay him no attention. What do you have to say? Anybody got any questions? Because I just wanted to come and admonish some people. And those of you who just came in, hey Rossi, those of you who just came in, go back. Yes, Bishop Harris up in you see him asking Harris who? Kevin Harris, Joseph Kevin Harris, on Chimborazo Boulevard in the historic section of Richmond by the name of Churchill. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Rossi, come on now. We've got to get it back together. And it's not what you think, and we're all right. You can get what? Listen, now, wait a minute. I'm about to get in trouble. Well, listen, I take as minute to tell you. I just give y'all the address, and y'all just show up, but don't tell nobody I told you where to come. But it's going to be a time, if we have to do that, it's going to be a time down there in the country, and it's going to be good. Come on, what are you all doing? Many of you are not at work. Yes, you are, Shaitan. Many of you are not at work. Some of you at home. What's going on? Stanley said, Chantal, she's alarmed when we quarantine together at Mama and Papa's because my dad won't tell me. Well, Chantal, since your dad won't, if you think your dad won't tell you, hey, Chantal, I will tell you. Yes, Bishop Joseph Kevin Harris. That's right. Chantal, I'll let you know if they quarantine us, if we go down to the estate, I'll let you know, okay? So you can come over and we can toast and all those other things and cook. We can cook cream of wheat and pancakes and have a cook-off, because I make the best cream of wheat. Praise the Lord. Hands down. And we can have another pancake cook-off, because we don't like the way the last one went down, do we, Brother Stanley? No, we don't. Okay, does anybody else have a question or comment? Because Chantal just wants to make sure she can get to Mama and Papa's house. I got you, Chantal. Bishop Harris, I wish I could get you on here. I wish it was somewhere. If you could request to come on, if you want to say something. Hey, Pastor Gina, bless him. How you doing? All right. Anybody else? Because I don't want to keep going, because I could talk a lot about a lot of things they're doing all across the world. Any of the major countries, industrialized nations that you can think of, they're all dumping money into their markets this morning or this afternoon. They were doing it this morning. All of them. The Bank of Japan was supposed to have a meeting later on this week to discuss whether they were going to induce their economy. And when they found out that the Federal Reserve Board in the United States met yesterday, they had their meeting this morning, Monday morning in Japan. The Bank of Japan made some decisions. The Bank of Brazil made some decisions. There are some countries that shut down banks and told people they couldn't come and get their money. President Trump and Mnuchin, they were on this morning, not too long ago, telling people not to go and get their money out of the bank. But there was a J.P. Morgan analyst who said yesterday that this was the time to sell the dollar. So usually what you need to be doing is most of the times the opposite of what they tell you. But listen, there are great days ahead of us. There are going to be some challenges, but I'm telling you, there are going to be some great days ahead. These are the times when a house that's $400,000, when this is all over, will be $280,000. But if your credit isn't right or your cash isn't strong enough, you won't be able to benefit from that. But that's what time it is. It's not time to buy $200 shoes. If you got $200 for some shoes or some sneakers, or $300 for a Coach bag, or $500 for some sunshades, it's time for you to make an investment in your future. It's time for you to begin to build a legacy and leave an inheritance for your children's, and I'm going to go and add your children's children. Hello, somebody. And let me add this, particularly to those of us who are African American people or people of African descent. We would not be able to have the excuse after this round that we've not gotten our 40 acres and a mule, because I'm telling you that the playing field is being leveled for you and I, for us to be able to catch up and be able to make up what we have lost. And this is the hour where the things will be restored. We'll get double for our trouble, and we'll be able to be restored from everything that we lost. Some 30, some 60, some 100-fold. I'm telling you, it's that hour, it's that season, and we're right here in it. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds if you got a question or something you want to say. If you put it up there, I'll read it. If you put a question, I'll do my best to answer it. Because again, I got 50 million things that I could say, and I could talk for the next 6 hours, because I've been very vigilant and very diligent in my research and in my studying, and I've been very quiet. And I've only come out now to begin to tell people that, listen, this is the time for you to begin to find out what you can do. And all I'm going to say is do some real investigating on XRP. It's one of the cryptocurrencies. Please, XRP. Do some real research on XRP. That's all I'm going to say on here. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, but I strongly suggest that you hear the prophetic utterance in my voice. If you understand and hear, then I need you to go and do that, and it'd be a blessing to your life. If you don't understand, hit me up in my DM, and I'll give you some guidance, some spiritual guidance, and some direction, and maybe turn you on to a couple of things and a couple of people that may be able to do a better job educationally and get you up to speed real quick. Because this is the year for it to happen. It's 2020. The year vision. Y'all prophesied it. You got themes around it. You've had revivals around it. You prepared for 2020. We're going to see clearly. The rain is gone. Yes, it is. All right. I don't think I see. I don't see anything. Oh, post office not closed. Oh my God. Righty. Hey, Lucretia. Hey, Rhonda. Oh yeah, come on, Marie. You know we'll get around that. We'll get around that piano, that organ, and Kenneth will play, and we will sing and have revival right in Wakefield. Come on. For the children in your life, it's kid friendly and tested. Yes, very good. Yes. Dr. Burks has put up a link, and he is like the co-author of my book. Tolabu is his name. It's Tony LeMaire Burks. That's what that stands for. But he is a doctor in the educational field, and he has our children at heart. I am more than happy to endorse that, sir. Please check that out. Pastor Harris, I don't know. I don't know. It should be somewhere on your screen to request to appear. But if not, I'm telling you, if you let me know, Pastor Harris, if you get in my inbox, I'll let you know. Delia, I thought I did answer you because I was trying to find out where you all were gathering because I wanted to come see you, Pooch. And if I missed it, I'm gonna check it because that was not my intention. I intended to see you and your family. But we it's not too late. Because I could definitely be a blessing and to share some things with your family in this hour and this season that would be monumental to the legacy of your father. So hit me up again, please, Delia, in my inbox, and I'll respond to it. Hey, Carla Bailey. Oh my God. Okay, let me go down. I'm just trying to see. XRP is a cryptocurrency, Nay. There are over 2,000 cryptocurrencies, but it is the third ranking. It is the third most popular cryptocurrency on many rating boards. So just if you go to the internet and if you Google XRP, some things will come up. And if you don't understand, you got questions, hit me up and I'll get you some direction for sure. All right. Going once, going twice. Love you all, and I'll be back. I promise you, I'll be back before the night's over because I've got some more to say. Blessings to you all. Hey, TC. Oh, hold on. Bishop Harris says to sign. Leave the love and sign back on. When you see him sign on, then you can invite him. Okay. All right, Pastor Harris, Bishop Harris. Pastor Gina has given us, oh, glory. Thank God for Pastor Gina. Pastor Gina has told us how to do it. If you leave and you come back in, when you come back in, then I can invite you to join. I will do that. What if you are in a season of rejection? Do you wait or move? Listen, this is just my personal opinion. Anywhere that I am being rejected, except God told me to stay there. Let me give you a prime example right now. I'm saying all the things that I've been saying. If you go back and look at my post for the last week for sure. Hey, Latoya, if you go back and look at my post for the last week for sure, I've given some snippets of some things, and I've said some things subliminally, and I've said some things emphatically and directly. And if I'm rejected, I don't care because I'm told to do this. I know that this is my assignment in this season. I know that this is my assignment in this hour because I am one of those. I am one of many prophetic voices in the kingdom. I'm not the only one, but I'm one of many prophetic voices in the kingdom that can navigate you through some winter seasons in your life. And thank Bishop Harris, I have you more than anybody to thank for the amount of prophetic anointing that runs in my life. Yes, I interpreted that. I interpreted what you typed, Pastor Gina, but I'm just glad that you typed it. I am sure glad that you typed it. But I understand, Delia, go back to your question. I understand when there's rejection, but and I know that you know enough to know this. If God calls you somewhere, then you stay there. And when it's time to move, you'll know it. You'll know it. You'll emphatically know it. You will know it. Listen, you'll feel it. Everything will be wrong about it. It's just like where I live. I moved here in June. They just sent me a re-up on last June. They sent me a re-up on my lease last week. 2 weeks ago, I immediately was like, no, I need to move. Everything started to bother me. The music on the right, the dog on the left, the man with the dog playing the game all times of night and yelling about he's here to kill the doctor and he's locked up in the bathroom. I'm about to call 911 and tell him this man is having a psychotic breakdown. So I know that it's time for me to move. You understand what I'm saying, dear you? So when it's time, if you're being rejected, you'll know it's time to move. But if God's not saying move, then you sit still. Because sometimes there are platforms where we are, but we've got to sit there through a season and an hour of rejection and turn down until God gives us what's ours, or puts us where he wants us, or where he desires us to be, or gives us what he has for us. Hey, Bishop Howard Hadley, it's been a mighty long time. It's been years since you and I have had communication. Bless you, kind sir. Yes, and I see you, and I thank you for watching. Bishop, okay, I see Bishop Harris has gone out. Hey, Shawnette, mwah, mwah. The praise and worship debonair of the United States of America. I don't care what anybody says. Hey, Jay. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, Jay. Hey, David. How you doing? Bishop Harris has gone out, and I am waiting to see him come back in, because when I see him come back, oh, my God. Wait a minute. He came back in, but I don't know. I didn't see it say he came in. Okay, Bishop, you know what? This is what I'm going to do, Bishop. If you really want to come in, because I didn't see you go out and come back in, I'll come and sit down at your place, or you can come over to my place, and okay, he went out again. Let me see. Please let me see when Bishop comes in. Lord, please let me see it. See, he did it again, but it's not, I see him coming in, but I see him coming in because I see his profile picture, but it's not telling me, it's not showing me notification wise that he is coming in. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to do that, because I've seen it when I'm watching other people's videos, how to request to go to be brought in, but I didn't necessarily know how to bring somebody else in. I love all of you, and I hope that you will share this with people and get them to go back and watch. I know I'm on the downturn of it now, but I've shared some things, and to spark some things in everybody that will listen and everybody that will hear. And those who don't have an understanding, I pray that God will lead you to someone, or to me, and I can get you to someone if I can't help you, so that your understanding might be fruitful. And I will say this: I've not advertised my gatherings or my assembly services in the last 10 years, but I'm coming out of hiding. I'm coming out of hiding in 2020. As a matter of fact, yesterday was the first day that we met 2 weeks in a row, 2 consecutive weeks in a row in almost 10 years. It was March, I believe it was March or April of 2010 when we stopped gathering every week. I was gonna stop it all together, but I had about 12 people to tell me that if I didn't meet with them, they weren't gonna go anywhere. And we never advertised, and I told them they could invite people, but we just maintained that small group, and I believe that it's the hour and the season for me to stand up and declare what it is that's in my heart, what it is I know to say, and I'll just see what God will give me to do and how He'll give me to do it, and I'll just obey Him on that. You're welcome, Antron. And again, if you've got questions, feel free to inbox me. I can help. I really can. I know a lot about a little bit, and I know a little bit about a lot, and I can help you. Hey, Alicia Hilton. Those of you who just coming in, go back and watch this, okay? And I appreciate all of you. I'm signing off now, and I'll see you again later on tonight. Thank you. Mwah. Blessings.